I actually could do with a bit of help from you because I have this.
Oh, another visual gag. What? That looks like anal.
Yeah, that definitely looks like a
Something
toy,
anal
man.
related.
I could use a helping hand, like anal beads. Talking about tools, maybe you guys can help me out. How do these go on my ass? I can't figure it.
Do you know how to put them up my ass? You work with your hands. Do you know how to fit these up my ass?
Speaking of canvas, pulls down his trousers. What?
Let's go.
Oh.
Hey guys, welcome to the 5th episode.
We did that.
Joey, any crack from last week?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah,
I don't
how-
have very much news really. To be honest, I worked on Saturday, which sucks. I wouldn't advise it.
Wow.
Really, one day off doesn't feel like
Oh
enough.
Lord, did they call you in? Like, can you?
It was just like shit. Like the stupid thing with my work is that it can be totally fun. Like Friday started. Friday I was on site somewhere, and then drove back to the workshop in the van at like lunchtime. In my head I was like, okay, yeah, we finish at 4:30, so I've got a couple of hours in the workshop, just pissing about Friday afternoon. You know, everyone's feeling good. There's not much work gets done in the last couple of hours on Friday.
Yeah.
And then within like 15 minutes, it can all just go straight to shit. Addy, who drives the van, he comes in at like 3:30, so an hour before we finish. Comes in with the van, and he's got van full to the brim with rubbish from a random site, and he steps out of the van, bends down to pick something up, and like his back goes.
Oh
my
no.
God.
So
Addy,
like-
no.
yeah, it's slapstick. Yeah. And so he's out for the count straight away. And like, I didn't think it was that bad initially. And we started unloading this fucking van full of shit. And I was like, oh man, Addy, like, what are you doing turning up at 3:30? And, you know, he's effing and blinding. And then he tries to bend down and pick another thing up.
Insane.
And then like, it really goes. Like it
Oh no,
had gone.
come on.
Yeah. And then he
Mr.
wasn't able to
McGill.
walk. So he had to go and fucking sit down. And he just sat in the fucking cab of the van smoking cigarettes. And then I had to like unload this whole van on my own because there wasn't very many people there. And then James, who works in the office, comes down and is like, he comes up to the van. He's like, where is all this from? And I'm like, James, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to fucking unload it. And he's like, okay, we need a set loaded in that van by the time we leave today. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then he was like, also, can you work tomorrow? And this is Friday evening at 4:00. And I was like, oh man, like, and I knew some of the other lads were working then, and I was like, oh man, fuck, like, how badly do you need it?
Yeah.
And he was like, I really, really, really fucking badly. So I was like, okay, fine.
Did you get any extra?
Yeah, I get extra money, but it's just like, you know, it just takes the whole Friday evening isn't a thing anymore. Do you know
No,
what I mean?
it's really not.
Yeah.
I mean, not
Yeah,
like it's a
yeah.
thing really anyway at the moment, but it still is a tiny bit.
Such a dampener. Jesus.
Yeah, but it was to be fair, it ended up only being until 1:00 on Saturday, so it wasn't too bad. Really,
Ah, fair
yeah.
enough.
There you go. Uneventful
Yeah.
week. The only
Yeah,
interesting thing that
still.
happened is I worked
That's
at the weekend.
That's so classic. Someone being like, like, can you do this? And you're like, in your head, you're like, and then
Yeah.
you're like, as soon as you ask how badly, they're like,
Yeah,
nice,
you're in.
got him.
Yeah.
I do that all the time as well. Where you're like,
Yeah, it's a
I
stupid
should've
mistake.
just like,
Say no.
yeah, you're like, oh, am I gonna come out with the big no? Like, if I don't do it, it's essentially a yes.
Yeah. Anything
Like,
else?
no matter anything, yeah.
I try to judge it off of how stressed out the person who's asking me is.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
Because
enough.
if it's like a real casual on a Wednesday, hey Joey, you able to work on Saturday?
yeah, and
I'm
they're
just
like
going,
chancing it. Yeah.
No. Sorry, no, I've got plans. And then it's fine. But if it's Friday evening and shit's hitting the fan, and he was like tearing his hair out, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, fine.
God, I've been
Um,
woeful for falling asleep. I keep dozing off and work.
I think
In work.
Yeah. I
No
can't, like,
way.
5 minutes looking at the screen and work and I'm gone. Like,
What
if
the
I'm
fuck?
up and about, grand. But, like,
what the fuck?
I had to do, like, like, educational, like, safety handling course on the computer. There was just clicking through slides of, like, people with, like, stock photos of people carrying boxes and people being like, and, like, they've hurt their
Addy.
back. Or, like, Addy, yeah, man, he could have used a few days on that
Yeah,
course.
he
but-
definitely doesn't have his manual handling team.
He went
Yeah.
back for seconds after his first twinge. as well.
Exactly. He reckoned he didn't do himself good enough.
No,
But
lift with
yeah,
the legs, not the back.
yeah. Look, fucking, he's saying that in his sleep now. Is that he? But yeah, all that kind of cracking. Just sitting there, like I actually like. I don't know if there's something to do with. Like, do you remember back in the day in school, there would be certain classrooms, or there's something about certain classes where the ritual of where you sit or something, you're like, shit, this is the one that I always fall asleep in, and then
Beside the
you're gone.
radiator.
Yeah. That's
I
definitely
always
one.
found.
If it's a hot class, if the teacher's got a boring voice,
Mm.
but this was just like, I just know as soon as I click go on this course, I'll be gone, and like 2 slides in.
I could use
And-
that instead of the office. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah. Give it a
You're
go.
going to bed to manual handling courses.
Oh,
But like
That's
the
grim.
fear of getting caught not keep you awake. I know it's like like 99% of you is falling asleep, except 1% is just like keeping you like.
it's
Yeah,
like
it's true.
Yeah, like it keeps you bobbing, kind of.
Yeah.
Like you're always bobbing. Like you're never really like
Well, you
have
can't fully
little-
commit.
you have tiny little flash streams, like, but not. Yeah,
That thing, isn't it?
yeah, exactly. But I suppose, yeah. Someone did walk in, but I think they couldn't see that my eyes were closed, kind of, and I just kind of went, and it was just a bit like, maybe I looked tired. I was hoping that I was pulling
What
off.
do you
a bit.
mean, maybe?
It's like when you're
you
dreaming.
were
and
you
stuff,
were
was
and
asleep.
waking
You were
from
asleep.
sleep. Of course, you look tired.
I reckon I looked pretty fresh right then. I just was hoping I looked good, I suppose.
well rested.
Yeah. Wow, you look well rested.
Well
Just,
rested.
hey.
After 3-hour nap and work.
3
Manual
hours.
handling course. You're still on page 1.
A large part of my day is spent sleeping, and like I'm happy because I'm well rested. My boss is livid. Yeah, no, it's all good. Got away with it.
Nick, you don't sleep at work, I assume.
No, God, no. God, no.
Have you ever had a job where you could sleep?
Oh man, but I've had a few. Like I worked in Domino's once, and like
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
that either.
was
Where? In Dublin.
in Booterstown,
Oh yeah.
Booter's
God.
Town.
Booterstown in that's close,
North
but-
Dublin somewhere.
No,
Oh,
it's like
sorry.
down the
Yeah.
road from your old haunt, Black Rock.
Oh.
Booterstown,
Oh right.
right beside UCD. But I worked there in third year. I owed someone some money.
Oh my
I think
god!
it's
And you had to get a
What?
job to pay them off. That's
My
serious
parents
stuff.
like.
All right.
Wow. It's suddenly
record.
less mafia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a fucking
Had
job
to
in a
start
pizza
making
place.
pizzas.
Yeah, selling pizzas, pay back my debt. But I worked. Basically, I was in debt to my parents because they very kindly gave me a lend us some money. But
That was kind of them.
yeah, so I was in third year, and I was like, I think it was fourth year actually, college, and I was like handed like, I was so stupid. Like I handed about 100 CVs out all around South Dublin, near where I was living at the time, and I was so keen on getting a job. I handed my CV then into Domino's, and I like had an interview, and they were like, okay, like we got a lot of students in who just like rip the piss. So are you gonna like are you gonna be dedicated? I was like, hell yeah, like definitely. Like absolutely. And this might have
Golden
been just
boy.
at the start
Hell
at the start of October. So she was like, okay, I'll get back in touch. Anyway, I got a message. Then I was hired. Went in straight on the phones. Like, there's a lot of angry people out there. That
Oh,
are, like,
shit.
regulars. Like, someone came in and they were like giving out so much, and they had like their proper, like, they had their own. They had bought their own Domino's Keep Warm bag, like delivery guys use. Except they have it in the
Oh.
car. Like, they're proper regulars. And they're like,
Oh
Whoa.
yeah. All
they were
right.
really angry. Just was mad to think that it can be so.
Were they fuming like about what? Their
About
pizza
something,
wasn't
like, they got
made.
their pizza like I don't know, it was late, or they were waiting there for like 5 or 10 minutes, and they're like, "This has never happened in the last 20 years." Something. I was like,
Holy shit. They're
I
waiting
was
on the
straight on
new
the phones
Domino's
for the week,
merch.
for a weekend, middle of October, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, actually, I need to book off." And this is me out of like 20, 22 employees, little like weekend me who's just doing like 3 hours, goes in and requests. No, she doesn't even request. I'm like, "Oh yeah, can I?" Because I thought it was like kind of cool, like free flowing. I was like, can I just book off that weekend, next weekend actually, because I have something on. And she was like, "You want to book off bank holiday, like Halloween bank holiday?" And I was like, "Yeah, could I?" Like, she was like, "Well, like," she was like, "Are you gonna be here?" And I was like, "No, I'm going for a weekend away, like with my family." And she was like, "Okay, well, I guess you can't come in then." And then, well, okay, then. That was fine. Cycled home that Saturday after working one Friday and one Saturday. Cycled home back to UCD with my 2 free pizzas and like cookies, dough balls, and everything. That, like, you can, everything in the little heater box is up for grabs.
Oh,
Whoa.
yes.
Oh man,
Perks, baby.
I felt so cool cycling through the accommodation, like looking at everyone on the weekend with my like full pizza, like people with their phones out. Like,
Everyone's like, who's that fucking loser riding through the campus?
Little
so
weekend
gleeful.
me.
Holding the Zaz, riding no handlebars. Like,
and then I just didn't hear any word about the next weekend. So I was like, okay, I'm not on the roster. Next weekend passed. Next weekend, just I rang back really sheepishly like a month later saying, I haven't been on the roster. And the guy was like, "Yeah, you're supposed to ring for your roster for your days." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Okay, see ya." And I hung up. And so that was it. That was my
You were
one
like, cool,
weekend in Domino's.
give you a bell now. And about 45 minutes.
You delete the number off your phone.
Oh god. So that was my 2 days.
Well, look, you did
Oh
2
my God,
days.
breathe.
Did you get paid for the 2 days?
Yeah, but like I didn't even have my tax set up, so I was like paid €20 for like.
Pizzas weren't free.
Yeah.
They charged me for the pizzas as well, which was the sad part.
You just bought 2 Domino's pizzas and wore the uniform in the shop for a couple of days.
Still have
Yeah,
the
they
uniform.
subtracted all that.
Halloween.
Still have the
Uh,
uniform.
2021. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. That's a good idea.
I did like not even 2 weeks, I think, in a cafe, like restaurant place, just like cleaning, doing the dishes, and like mopping the floors and sweeping up and stuff. And I was so slow, and everyone in the kitchen was like looking over at me the whole time, and I was there like, dip it in the water. Like, I was so slow. And like constantly she was like, "Stephen, like, we love you, but you gotta speed it up, speed things up." And every day I'd be mopping up and everyone would have gone, she'd be ready to close, like she's done, and I'm still like finishing the mopping, like it was so sad. And like for the life of me, I couldn't do anything about that.
You couldn't speed up.
I couldn't do it, man. I didn't have
That
I
was
didn't have
you
the
going
gears.
Full tilt.
That was me, absolute full tilt, man. I was like,
Full tilt. Snail's
Yeah,
pace.
there was steam coming out. Like it was screws were loose. Like the wheels were really falling off. And I at the end of the 2 weeks, it was all a trial thing to see if she wanted to hire me. Like
2 weeks
and-
trial.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
It was
You
like
paid for it?
before. Yeah. But it was maybe, I don't know, maybe would I've had to do a contract or something. I don't really know how it works in Ireland, but
Where was that?
It was in Kilkenny somewhere.
Oh,
But,
Whoa.
Nick
wants to know.
But yeah, basically at the end of it, she was like, "Look, I think you're good, but like, you know, all you need to do is speed up. And I think we'll get there." And I was just like, "I'm sorry, but like, that's as fast as I can go," and I didn't take it.
you said that.
She fucking offered it to you. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, honestly, if you think that I'll get faster, I can tell you now that's not gonna happen. So I was like, I'd feel I'd lie to you if I took the job from you, like, and I was doing this thing. I was
Jesus
so
Christ.
slow.
That's such a defeatist attitude for like
I
a
know,
young,
I
sprightly
know,
boy
man.
to have.
Like no lust for life, like
Yeah.
clearly at a young age.
No
better
drive
attitude.
for like
Yeah,
improvement.
2 weeks packing it in because I'm too slow.
You
like,
know your limit. Like,
yeah. Yeah, how the fuck did I know as well?
Yeah, you didn't know. You wouldn't. That's probably the first time you handled a mop and bucket before.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do her a favor. I'm not good enough for the position.
Hire somebody better.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was such a shambles, and every day I'd just be like, oh, leaving it. I'd be like, half an hour later than I was meant to be. It'd just be so
You
sad.
know, though, don't you? You know when you go and do it, like if you're doing a trial shift or you're doing a new job or whatever. You like if it's not something that you want to do, you know, pretty much instantly. Even if there's a period
There's,
of time
yeah,
that you can
teething
get
thing.
used to it, or
Yeah.
like you start and you're like, I'm not good. Hopefully I can get better. But like when you walk into somewhere, sometimes you're just like, nah.
Yeah.
Even if
I'm
I last
so-
a lot, like a certain amount of time, nah, not for
Yeah.
not for a long time.
Yeah,
This isn't
yeah.
gonna be my job.
Yeah.
just take the paid trial and
Exactly.
get on.
3 days in, and I'm looking to that like Friday in a week's time where I can tell her I don't want the job.
I don't want the job, but I'll take the
Yeah.
money.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
man.
take that. I'll take that money. I can see it in your hand there. But
All I needed was
I won't take the
200
job.
quid.
yeah,
That's so
a
funny.
short stint.
Go
Yeah,
out and buy a fucking PlayStation game. Like.
go and sit at home. It was so bad as well. I'm so
forgot
bad in
that
those scenarios. I can't be doing the high speed stuff. I'm so slow. Like in everything that I do, I'm like snail. So yeah, I just fumbling pots and pans around in big soupy water. It's like,
Oh wow!
look, you're great, but
Cheers. I don't know.
oh my god, Amazon
know.
Prime in the call, Prime or
This is it.
delivery.
Yeah.
He ordered this just before we started recording. I swear to God,
Oh
we're
my
testing
god!
the new Prime. This is
1
insane.
hour delivery.
Yeah, I can
When
hear the
we
drone
were,
taking off in the back, man. That's crazy.
When we had to stay at home for our COVID tests and stuff to come through, we obviously couldn't go to the shop.
Mm.
And you can buy, I don't know if I told you this already, but you can buy groceries on Amazon, 2-hour delivery, milk delivered in a cardboard box to your door in 2 hours. How fucking weird is that?
Whoa,
I mean,
whoa,
look, I'm not, this isn't an
London,
ad
baby.
because I think it's fucked up, but isn't that crazy?
that is crazy. Someone
Is
was
there a
telling me about
surcharge?
that.
Sorry.
Huh?
Is
Is
there a delivery charge or?
Not at Prime, no.
Jesus.
I mean, it's expensive groceries, but
Oh.
otherwise.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
a
where
little-
do they have their groceries?
I think they outsource from whatever local shops, like local Tesco.
Okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
guess. Don't show us.
Milk.
Okay. So I'll
Oh,
just show you the
sorry.
size of the box.
Okay.
Now
We got for
Not
all
really
those
nice.
who aren't watching, this is a, let's say, medium size, maybe 20 centimeter
20 centimeter by
long.
35 centimeters
Yeah,
box.
yeah.
I can tell you that it's got four different items in it.
Oh, wow.
Well,
A multi-order. And do they go together?
Sorry, 5 separate items, not different. 5 separate items.
And they go together. Is it a set of something?
No, they're just 5 separate items in one box.
Huh. They don't go together.
They can go together, but
They do go together. It's a set of something.
okay.
Just pushing an
You
agenda.
can choose like that if you want to.
All right.
I thought that was one of them.
That was it.
Yeah. Red stripe.
Are you?
Oh, and we got 4 more in the box. All cold.
Didn't want to buy
You
a
guys
six-pack.
got it in one.
Nick, you want to have a swing at this?
I was going to say milk, and then I said no, and then I said yes again.
Oh,
It's not
So-
milk.
Fuck, I thought you were going for it there when I said milk.
No, man, because I can go to the shop now. I don't have COVID, so I can go and buy my own milk.
So is this from COVID time?
and only milk you get on
No,
Prime.
no. I was just This is just a parcel of stuff that I bought.
Oh,
But
so
I
it's
was saying that
technology,
when
like,
Uh,
there's a food, no?
no, it
it's
could
not
be
food.
anything.
Oh,
Do you know what Amazon is, Nick?
I do, but I thought you were like, I thought you were saying, are they set as in for like a recipe? I thought you were talking.
Oh, a
did you
set
think
of
that?
milk.
I
What
thought
the
you were gonna
hell?
say rice and fucking curry sauce, like.
Curry sauce.
Are they a set?
So we have to
I've,
guess.
I've never heard anyone refer to like different foods as a set
No, you
before
said did they go
cooking them together.
You said to go to the goat.
Oh,
Not
sorry.
ingredients.
You're dead
Um,
right. You're
so
dead
this
right.
is-
Yeah,
we're
this is
guessing-
essentially like you have to guess
anything
5 products that
in the
Amazon
world.
sell.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
let's no.
God.
We can narrow it down. Watch me do this in 10 questions.
Okay, I'm gonna just.
Is it tech? Don't even. I am ready to go.
Can we just all have
Apparently-
a?
Sorry,
No, go.
No,
I was gonna say apparently they God, you know I started that, but I looked it up the other day. I can't even remember what I read.
This isn't good.
This isn't good.
It
I
was
looked
something
it up
about
the other day, but I
it
can't
was-
remember what I read.
I
What
don't.
did you look up?
I Google searched. Yeah. Open my laptop. Open Google. Typed in about drones and Amazon because I was thinking, you know, we had that a few years ago. Where are they? And I was a bit
What do you mean we had that?
like we had the news. We had the here they come. Like get your
drone
fucking milk
drops.
from drone. Yeah. And I was thinking, right, here we go. And I'm
Yeah.
a bit annoyed that it never really kicked off. So I was wondering just where are they? So I Googled it. Where are the Amazon drones? Where are you? And I read something about it, but I don't remember what it was. I think maybe they are testing. They brokered a deal with the flight
get my laptop
association.
But-
Okay. You know, you can't possibly stay to watch this fall apart.
No, you guys are having a good flow there, back and forth.
Nice. Yeah, get out of here.
Why are you
He's
staying
saying
like
it
that?
Waiting for his leave. Yeah, I looked up anyway, and they got some deal with this space, not the space agency.
They
So
are
they've-
got some deal with the space agency.
So the drones actually they're no use to us at the moment. Unfortunately, they'll all be going to space, which is a
They
shame because I
skipped
thought
us. They're going
They're
straight
now-
to delivering Amazon packages to Mars.
the aliens, unfortunately, they get first dibs on the drones.
They've got
which
like a
is- I don't
higher
know-
tier prime.
I don't know why I'm surprised at that. They're more advanced, of course, in every way. But
Of course.
like anyway, these fucking drones are coming. They're
Jesus
coming.
Christ, man, drop the drones.
they've got they've got to deal with
Oh, you are crumbling.
the Air Force industry and industry. No, I don't know the
This
government.
is living proof of somebody who's skimmed an article and is trying to retell it to somebody else.
This is why, like,
That all you read was that they've
People are idiots.
struck a deal, and you just said that over and over
they
again.
struck that. Yeah, they got
With the
that.
space agency, with the NHS, with the fucking aliens.
It was
Air Force, yeah.
AA, American Air Force. Oh, like what's the DAA? Association. Oh no, it can't be the AAA. Anyway, whatever. What have you? A few letters, and they got a deal going, and they're coming. They're
That's
coming.
not all the deal says. We're
Yeah.
coming.
They got-
Signed the AAA.
They got some agreement where they're allowed to fly to operate at a certain height or something, and they said, "Oh, that was it."
Hey!
They said after all that, it just says that they're only flying in low population density areas. So like they can't be flying around the city, which makes you think like how shit would it be to be out in the countryside and you're like, oh, this is lovely, like bit of fresh air, few cows or something. You're yawning. Sorry, I can see you're yawning. Is it? Am I? Is the
No,
retelling
carry
of this
on.
boring?
Yeah, no,
Yeah?
I'm good. I'm good.
You want to hear the end? But I go, will I bother?
I'm good.
Sorry. Oh my god.
I'm here.
You're
here.
not. You're falling asleep.
Woo! I'm here.
Okay. Jesus. I didn't realize. Okay. Anyway, you're in the countryside and a drone zooms overhead. Bit of. Well.
But is that not good? No.
No. What? In the countryside.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Get over your whole like idyllic countryside.
Oh,
view, okay.
get off it. No, surely.
What's this?
We're
I was
still-
finishing off the drone thing. So I was reading that they have the deal. Taking out the headphones. They have the deal going. And they said when they start testing it, it'll only be in low population, low density, low
population density area.
areas. And
Not
yeah,
in
that's
the city, in the
right.
countryside instead.
Yeah, you're like,
but
I
it
don't want
does
your
make
your
more sense, no?
fancy. Yeah, but you don't want the like the high tech. Like I want them to trial it in like LA.
Yeah.
You know, you're already lost to me. Like fuck off with your drones and go and test them there in some mad modern place, you
Man,
know?
I swear you opened this segment with you being like, I want the drones.
Yeah,
You
I've
said,
changed
fuck
my
off
mind.
with the drones.
I've changed my mind, but I was telling you I changed my mind on
Last
this.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
Said it's gonna be like
I've realized.
drone dropping like animal feed to farmers. Like
Yeah, exactly. I think so. I know actually though, because they can only do
That
small
just
packets.
sounds good.
yeah,
Yeah, I suppose it can
that-
be
that'll help.
quicker because it's as the
In the city, they have couriers and they have postmen
You're right.
that can deliver tons of stuff to everywhere. Like in the countryside, would you
Yeah.
you just want the idyllic Irish thing of like getting your post delivered by like Jimmy from down the road who you
Who
know is your
fucking-
postman who's been your postman for 10 years.
Yeah, I like that, but also like,
But maybe Jimmy's a robot now and he has propellers and you say
Okay.
hi to him every day.
yeah, that's all right. Yeah, yeah.
No, he's not convinced.
I just, yeah, I guess, you know, lads, be careful what you wish for. That's all I'll say. You're sitting there, you delight, you have your red stripe in 30 minutes, whatever, but when it's flying, when you're going, you know, walking the dogs, like, and
He's
it's,
crumbling.
my God.
I think it's time to wrap it up.
no, like we have to get something good out of it. Like.
Oh, no, you can't fucking, hey, my drone story, that's,
Yeah,
don't
Nick,
know,
you were gone.
Colin.
The drone story was really good.
yeah. Joey was laughing, actually. He had to go to the toilet because he was laughing. He's laughing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All those people who stuck around for the drone thing. Thank you very much, guys. Good to see you. See you again next week.
You'll be.
I'll have a bit more of a read about it, and I'll have more for you, guys. If you want to thank your own fans.
Maybe you should just have a bit more of a read of everything you read.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I do for you guys. So I'm thanking my fans. If you guys want to say something to your fans, go ahead.
All to those Potterheads out there, couldn't do without you. Don't fall for the trap of the movies. The books are always better. But yeah, and
Nice. You got your Hufflepuff jumper on. You've already got some merch. Very good, man. Yeah, matching the blinds in the back.
Big up Jeff Bezos.
Oh, fuck.
Your
Oh, that is
Any other
horrible.
fans of Amazon out there?
No?
Amazon Prime customers, this is for you. If you type in the code J Harris,
Not Bezos
125, you get
Bros.
Bezos and Harris, you get 20% off your next purchase of 5 cartons of milk from your local Prime milk fucking
Store.
station.
Wrap it up. Thanks very much for watching. Steve, got anything to say? No, I didn't think so.
I have, sorry,
Nick, you?
sorry, I do. Go.
Okay.
Hey,
Nice
oh,
one. Knock
oopsie.
on the head. Thank you.
Oopsie.
Bye now.
Oopsie.
Steve, you're freezing. Bye-bye.
I've just got, yeah,
Don't oopsie me.
I've got the, oh, 1 minute. Yeah, just like to say another shout out. If you guys are looking for any more on the drones, just anything at all, hit me up. My email is soc.drone@bezos.
You feel like a dick now? Do you feel
oh,
like a loser?
Oh, the audio, boys. All right, we'll wrap this up.
That's it. Thanks very much for watching.
Oh, lads.
Smile. Milk.
Oh, he's wrong. Right.
It's Roman
When he comes
again.
back.